gaps in between with single clicks.
Combat Carl's great. He is the ultimate combat toy.
He needed to be a character that was 100% committed.
Combat Carl would like to introduce you to his 1/3 scale counterpart, Combat Carl Jr.
Combat Carl Jr. represents the 3 3/4 inch version of the 12-inch action hero that is Combat Carl. Then there is Pocketeer. His power in the team of specialists is just storage.
Pockets away!
And then finally, we have Transtron, who is the best representation I could hope for of a giant robot that also broke into a bunch of vehicles. Some of my favorite toys are transforming robots of the late 70s.
Who dares summon Transitron?
Because they are the best toys.
The film starts very dark. We're in the back of a trunk. It's nighttime. It's a thunderstorm. We felt that the best way to get tension right from the start was to have that horror film. And to really camp it up.
One of the things we wanted to do was replicate the immediacy of shooting a low-budget horror film. There's a rubber bat specialist, Colin Levy, who's typically a layout specialist. And so here is the various rubber bat tests, testing the rubber bats for floppiness, crumminess, and hilariousness. And you can see the string in the final product. Now here's tech specialist Nick Lucas, who has made fantastic effects. I wanted kind of a magician escaping, like ta-da! It just feels like a little high budget, like just the shape of the whole thing. When you take the same effect and shrink it down, just a little smaller and more, it's gonna work good. That's work. Film, the first half is this kind of monster movie where there's this unseen monster who is tormenting the toys.
Take a 10-second.
No way reveal it to be a playful puppy like iguana.
We had a real iguana come in, and we observed it. And so we bring in this iguana, and everyone from all these different departments is looking at the iguana from a different aspect. How are we going to get the feeling of that real creature up on the screen?
Is she like lift up, or is it mostly kind of like dragging along?
Technicals figuring out how the skin folds around the armpit are going to fit.
Well, we could do a skin set differently, so it just looks more like long.
Art is figuring out how they're going to stylize that character and make it into Mr. Jones for the movie.
Try to get like until the eyes
Spooky.
more appealing.
Bob Polly, our production designer, knows the design of Toy Story. He's worked in all the movies. He designed Buzz Lightyear. He's a really incredible guy to have on your team. He's figuring out a way to synthesize Mr. Jones into the Toy Story canon by stylizing the iguana in certain ways that make it feel right at home with Buzz and Woody and Jessie.
Yeah, pretty cute.
Morning. All this talking into the iguanas made me a little sleepy apparently, so I'm back at the coffee station and on to animation demos.
Welcome everybody to the final